feud between Rihanna and Beyonce runs deeper than we thought because according to several sources, Rihanna believes that Beyonce is an untalented thief. There also has been a story going around for ages that Beyonce tried to sabotage Rihanna's career because she was scared that Rihanna would surpass her. And then there's also the whole Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce with Rihanna debate. So what really happened between them? And why can Rihanna not stand Beyonce at all? Let's get into it. Okay, so to give you some context, Rihanna did love Beyonce at one point, but that love flew right out the window when Beyonce started coming for her unprovoked. So Rihanna was discovered and mentored by Jay-Z and in the process got to meet Beyonce. Rihanna even revealed that she received a heartfelt letter from Beyonce at one point. However, their relationship started going downhill when Rihanna began receiving mainstream success. The tabloids were relentlessly comparing her to Beyonce, and let's just say Beyonce was not feeling that much. But things really took a turn for the worse when Beyonce released her diss track, Bow Down, to shade Rihanna. Several fans dragged Beyonce for being a hypocrite because she went from preaching about girls running the world to calling those same women B-words and demanding them to bow down to her. Instead of Beyonce just taking her L and realizing she was in the wrong for coming for Rihanna like that, she ended up getting super defensive and refused to apologize. She took to Twitter to shade Beyonce. She posted an article crowning her the queen of pop in the UK and captioned it, "I only know how to be number one. I could use a challenge." How'd that feel down there on your knees, huh? Things got even messier when Keisha Cole and Brandy also came to Rihanna's defense by blasting Beyonce for being bitter. Keisha went on an explosive rant on Twitter where she said, "First, women need to stick together. Now, bitches better bow." Shakes my head. But it's all G. Chicks stay shooting the shit. I done kept it real from the start. Hashtag respect that. Can't stand when people all self-righteous when it's convenient and it makes them look good, LMAO, but can still talk shit when it's convenient too. Out of here. Now, Brandy also had a few things to say too, and she did not come to play. Many fans believe that Beyonce started hating Rihanna after rumors started going around that Jay-Z was messing around with Riri. But Rihanna's publicist said this was nothing but a PR stunt to make Rihanna more popular. He said, "The PR stunt that I did was out of desperation to help break Pond to Replay. It was reckless, and I didn't think it was gonna work. I was just throwing spaghetti to the wall to see what would stick." But to this day, people don't really buy the story considering there have been several other instances where Jay-Z has stepped out on Beyonce. And many believe that the publicist saying the entire thing was a PR move was just damage control. And he had been threatened to make that step. And knowing how far Beyonce and Jay-Z can go to save their public image, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's true. There were also rumors that Beyonce forced Jay into leaking Rihanna's album before it was released so that it would hurt her first week sales. See, Rihanna's anti-album leaked on Tidal, a platform that's owned by Beyonce and Jay-Z. This forced Rihanna into releasing it herself before its release date. Meanwhile, Beyonce's album, which was about to be released at the same time Rihanna's album got all the promo, it looks like Beyonce's plan to sabotage Rihanna's album sales worked because Anti ended up selling just 124,000 copies in the first week, while Beyonce's Lemonade sold 653,000 copies. This feud got so bad that Rihanna and Beyonce were caught avoiding each other at the Tidal press conference. A source who spoke to the T page, Naughty Gossip, said they refused to stand next to each other or even speak with each other. The whole show was carefully choreographed, and these two almost had nothing to do with each other. And I can't even blame Rihanna. Beyonce and Jay did her dirty. But this was just the start of it, because Rihanna later called Beyonce a thief and a liar after Beyonce stole her photo shoot concept. So back in 2018, Rihanna graced the cover of British Vogue for the September issue while rocking an extravagant flower crown. Guess who popped up rocking the exact same flower crown for her American Vogue cover just a month later? Yep, Beyonce. And according to sources, at the time, Rihanna was pissed, but not surprised, because there had always been a silent competition between them. And the fact that Beyonce has been called out several times for copying and stealing ideas from other artists. Like, she was recently put on blast by Khalees after Khalees accused her of sampling her song Milkshake without her consent. She also commented under the post of a fan and said, "My mind is blown too, because the level of disrespect and utter ignorance of all three parties involved is astounding. I heard about this the same way everyone else did. Nothing is ever as it seems. Some of the people in this business have no soul or integrity, and they have everybody fooled." And instead of her doing right by Khalees, Beyonce scrapped Khalees' vocals from the song to make her look crazy. Erykah Badu also accused Beyonce of stealing and copying from her. Okay, so what happened there was Erykah reposted a photo of Beyonce rocking a chrome hat for her Renaissance tour on IG with the caption, She then followed it up just a few minutes later with a side-to-side photo of when she wore a chrome hat and the photo of Beyonce rocking her chrome hat too, with the caption, "I guess I'm everybody's stylist." Not only that, but Erykah also commented under a post of Beyonce wearing the hat and said, "I'm flattered." Beyonce has also been accused of stealing A-Marie's go-go sound. Desiree also sued Beyonce for covering her song Kissing You and renaming it Still in Love, parentheses, Kissing You, and giving herself a writing credit. And back in 2003, Jennifer Amour sent a demo of her song Got a Little Bit of Love for You to Beyonce's record label Columbia Records. And then a few months later, she heard Baby Boy on the radio and thought the song sounded awfully familiar. Jennifer Amour even filed a lawsuit, but ultimately lost because she couldn't prove to the judge that B physically heard her song first. And the list goes on and on. And maybe this is why Rihanna isn't cool with Beyonce and hasn't done a song with her, even though they literally run in the same exact circle. Other sources also said Rihanna and Beyonce's feud is the reason why Jay-Z did not join her on stage at this year's Super Bowl halftime show to perform Umbrella, even though he was in the crowd with Blue Ivy. Apparently, Jay wanted to get up on stage with her to perform, but she turned him down. And it looks like people were in support of Rihanna because they took to social media to call out Beyonce for being fake. Like this one person who said, "I've always liked Rihanna's personality. She's real. What you see is what you get with her. Beyonce is very fake, unrelatable. She plays this innocent character and it's just not likable. Everything about her is perfect. She does no wrong. Rihanna's the realist." Another person joined in and said, "Never been a Beyonce fan and never will be because of her manipulative ways. It doesn't matter how talented or popular she is. Rihanna is just as talented, if not more, but she's maintained a reputation of integrity, so she shines bright like a diamond, in my opinion." But now I want to know your thoughts. Do you think Beyonce really tried to sabotage Riri's career? And what about all the allegations that Beyonce keeps stealing from other artists? As usual, leave your comments down below and don't forget to click